Me when someone I don't really know calls me buddy.
Don't talk to me that way.
Me every time I see a pub.
Can't go over it, we can't go under it. Oh no, we got to go through it.
And this is everyone when I tell them about my YouTube channel.
Get a life, get a proper job. I am horrified at what you've done.
Hello folks and welcome back to the show. So another positivity video today, and I'm going to tell you about 3 amazing YouTubers that I really recommend you watch in the fragrance sphere. Before I do that, please let me remind you that I am very, very proud to collaborate with Fragrance Samples UK. That is my recommended place for customers in the UK to buy fragrance samples from a stunning range of designer and niche fragrances, and I have a code for you there. Mr. Smelly 10 gets you 10% off across the site. If you are in the USA, I am equally proud to be collaborating with the Fragrance Decant Boutique, website decantboutique.com, and that is my recommended USA-based site for all your fragrance sampling needs. Designer and niche fragrances, stunningly huge range, and I have exactly the same code. Mr. Smelly 10 gets you 10% off across the site at Decant Boutique, my recommended place in the USA for your fragrance samples. Okay, let's get into this video then. So I did one a week or two ago about a top 5 fragrance YouTubers that I recommend that you watch, and so this is another top 3 because I left out a few people. I thought, yeah, I really should have put them in a video too, so there's no definitive who's best. I'm not saying this one's number 1, this one's number 5, or say whatever, you know. It's 3 great YouTubers that you may not have heard of because the YouTube algorithm or whatever it is throws up certain people, and it wants you to see the channels that tend to get the biggest views. So it might show you Jeremy Fragrance, or it might show you Demi Rawling and Gent Sense, and good luck to all those people, they're great. But you might not have been into this hobby that long, and you might have missed some of these amazing channels, all of which I think have been going a while, except for one. So first of all, people did mention that I made an error, an oversight in omitting this gentleman from my last list, and it is Kellen from Sense of South Jersey. He's based in South Jersey. He's a good deal younger than me, but he shares my preference a lot of the time for the old school fragrances, and he just has a really, really great way about him with the way that he describes the fragrances. Very, very natural, and it just feels very, very genuine. Great collection, loves the old school fragrances, also reviews modern releases. I think there was an Absolute Aventus review on there, so he's diverse. But I just really like the genuineness of him. He doesn't upload quite as often as I might like, but hey, maybe he has a life. The videos are top notch, and I get loads of fragrance recommendations and things. I think, oh, you know what, I need to pick that one up. So there's stuff from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and your modern releases too that get reviewed. It's not all about clickbait. There's not that many top 10s. He just does this for the sheer passion, and he's very, very, I just think he's a great guy. So go and check him out. The channel is called Sense of South Jersey. He's often, one of the interesting things is he'll often get the eau de cologne or the eau de toilette, and he'll get the aftershave splash, and he'll get the body, the shower gel, and all kinds of other things, the deodorant and stuff. So all these, I think they're called ancillaries or something, and I kind of like that. I wish that more brands still released all those things with the fragrances. Top channel if you like your old school, but you want someone a bit younger and more, less cynical and miserable than me talking about them. Go and check out Sense of South Jersey. Okay, next up, I actually want to give, this is, I may surprise you. This one is called, I think, either the Cologne Boy or Cologne Boy. Now, he is huge on TikTok, over 1 point something million followers on TikTok, and the reason I mention him is just, I can't say it's the kind of video I'm going to watch to get recommendations. He's much, much younger than me. I don't know how. He looks like a teenager. I don't know how old he is. And he has, but looking from what is behind him on his shelves, a great collection. And it's just interesting to see some people maybe who've started out mainly on TikTok and or Instagram doing short form videos, making the transition to the YouTube world. And I'm very intrigued to see how that works out. And of course, someone for the much younger generation of people, we're all one big community, and I like to see the people doing something completely different to what I do, but sort of in my sphere in a way. So very well produced videos, very good, very confident in the way that he presents his stuff. Don't forget, you can now become a member of my channel. Just click join and you get access to exclusive videos made especially for channel members, and you get back issues of the live streams, which are no longer going to be staying up on my channel. Another thing you can also do is join me on Patreon. If you search Mr. Smelly or click the link in the description, that is where you get an extra weekly podcast from Mr. Smelly, only for Patreon members. Some of the TikTok ones, there's some sort of satirical and comedic stuff, which I like. And he's already got over 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. There are short videos and there are the more normal landscape, long form videos, and I'm just very intrigued to see what happens. So I do encourage people to go and click subscribe on him, as I would with Sense of South Jersey. Let's see what happens with this young man. It's great to see a younger generation coming through and talking about fragrances, much more playing the game of the algorithm, and you can call it clickbait or whatever. He's doing, he knows how to get views, and I seem to get him recommended in my feed already, so I don't know how the feed's decided he's the man. Maybe it knows he's good on TikTok. I don't really know how that works, but anyway, I say good luck to him. Check him out. Let's follow him. Let's see what happens. Thirdly and finally, who was my third choice? Of course. Well, I was a very naughty boy, and I left out my countryman AC Smells Good. So the AC Smells Good channel. I hope I've got the channel name right, but some combination of those words, which is on your screen now. Really, really nice guy in a roughly the same generation as me. A very articulate and intelligent gentleman, and he generally, very often, will do videos about individual fragrance reviews, which he knows, and we all know, don't get as many views as the endless lists, but I think there's more integrity sometimes when you do that. I noticed he used to have, I'm sure, a lot more videos up, and now he's only got a small, like a 10 or a dozen videos up on his channel. I don't know if I clicked the wrong thing or what's happened there, but anyhow, he has uploaded not that long ago, and he's always picking out fragrances that you might not know. It's not all the obvious hyped stuff. He does release new releases. He likes the old school stuff too, but there's great diversity, and again, very much comes across as someone who does this because he loves sharing his passion for fragrances. The video quality and everything is excellent, and the way that he describes them is extremely compelling and interesting and entertaining to listen to. So hats off to him, a real genuine person. So 3 great recommendations. Go and check out Sense of South Jersey. Don't miss out on the new guy, the Cologne Boy, and AC Smells Good. He's always, hello fellas, he says. Well, I'm going to say goodbye fellas, and thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for a great fragrance for spring, don't forget Gravitas Essentia would be an ideal choice, as would any of our phenomenal compositions from Norton and Wilson. We still have an offer to get all 4 fragrances in the USA for just $380 at nortonandwilson.com, link down there. And the 5th fragrance is on its way. All being well, later this year you'll find out about the 5th fragrance from our amazing perfumer, John Stevens. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project, and although sometimes life can stink, at least we can always smell good. Bye-bye.